Welcome to the Hillbilly RV channel. Nice bright sunny spring day here in southern West Virginia, and we're working on a BAL slide room. We got other things to look at on this camper, but I think this is going to be the most video worthy, and we're doing this work for an extended warranty company. So let's just go ahead, and I got my drill. Let's go in and get the fascia off. I'll show you what we've seen so far. We can tell that the room is really way in at the bottom, and we have a cable just laying down in there. So let's get this fascia off and see what's going on up in here. While I'm getting this fascia off, I want to mention something to y'all. If you see me out and about somewhere and you're a normal human being, come up and say hi. I don't care. Now, if you're an axe murderer, just move on to another YouTube influencer. Just go right by me and go find somebody else. But if you're a normal person, speak to me. I don't care. Well, not the first monkey at this circus. It's got Phillips head screws on that end. Yeah, it's got 2 Phillips on the end, and the rest are square drive. Yeah, that always makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. It's a good thing I brought my little holder with all my bits in. Otherwise, I'd be going back to the truck to get a Phillips. Not sure those are long enough. Yeah, I think they're plenty long. All right, now we'll switch back over to the square drive. Oh, I'm gonna leave the 2 center ones. Forgot where I was at. Got all the 2 center ones out now. Let's see how heavy this fascia is going to be. And see if this is all that holds it up there. Because there might be something else. Oh, it's heavier than you would expect. Heavier than I expected. Holy crap. Whew. Or I'm just weaker than I expect. That was pretty heavy. It did have a few brads in it too. So here's our problem child right here. Ooh, we might have got lucky. Maybe. We might have got lucky. As I see that cable is completely gone, so that might mean that the adjuster nut just came off. There's our instructions. It was all wadded up in the top of the room. Gosh, I need to get this fascia out of the way. I'll take it in there and see if I can lay it on the bed. Okay, where's our... Here it is. Looky here. Hope y'all ain't in frame. Looky here. Look, it's not broken. The adjuster jut just came off. Have you ever worked with an adjuster jut? Oh, this is awesome. I mean, totally awesome. Yes. We got to find what I call it, a nut adjuster. The adjuster nut. Or if not, it's I've got more in the truck. But I'm gonna see if I can find it on top of the room, and then I'll go searching for that, and y'all hang tight. I'll be right back. All right, let me show you what I've been up to. I could not find the adjuster nut anywhere. The cable wouldn't even begin to reach the bracket. So look what I had to do. I had to jack the room up on that one end, which when I was jacking it up allowed the bottom to go out. So yeah, and that's as precarious as it looks, but we accomplished our goal. And as I said, I couldn't find the adjuster nut, so I'm gonna have to break into my BAL slide cable parts. It's a whole replacement slide cable with the cable, the eye bolt, the adjuster nut, everything. There's BAL's number. I do believe I just get these off Amazon. Some things you can order off Amazon, I have no issues with them at all. I know I got a bunch of extra foam blocks, and there's our adjuster nut. So since I got that jacked up and got the room, the bottom of the room out, I have enough of the eye bolt, which is not like eye bolt because it's actually crimped to the cable, to go through the bracket and I get my nut started. Alright, now I'm going to run it up just a little bit as soon as I find my wrenches. Okay, I told you I ordered that off Amazon. That adjuster nut is metric. Pretty sure everything else on this slide room is standard. Yeah. Let me go get a metric, probably a 10 millimeter. See, that's the kind of things you run into when you deal with parts on Amazon. They look the same, they smell the same, they taste the same. They're not the same, but they usually work. Sometimes they work. Yeah, 10 millimeter. Whenever you're adjusting these cables, just put your small pair of vice grips on the part. Yeah, see, I ain't the first monkey here. That one's already got scratches on where they was trying to hold it with something, and it was slipping. Left spiral marks on it. So I bet they didn't put the little foam block back on it. I bet they didn't. Put your vice grips on there. It keeps that cable from spinning. I'm just going, like I said, I'm just going to adjust this up a little bit. Mainly just to make sure I get a good purchase on my adjuster nut. Now I'm going to go outside and take the jack and that blocking out from under it. Be right back in and we'll start adjusting this room. Now BAL on their website has some excellent videos, which I actually watched one while I was waiting on this guy to get here, and just as a refresher. So when a room's this far out of adjustment, what you want to do is start with the top of the room on both sides, touching, I forget what they call that plate that the cable goes in, which we are right now. So then that means we need to adjust the bottom in until the bottom plate touches on both sides. Now this one's much farther away, so I'm going to start here first. And it says we need to unadjust the end cables on both sides. These brackets are marked in and out. So these are your cables. There's 4 cables, 2 on each side that pull out, and there's 2 cables on each side, total 4, that pull in. So these are our end cables. So I'm going to unadjust them a little bit, and for that I probably, since the bracket's nice and straight up and down, I'll probably just unadjust the chain, which is in the center. Your cables are top and bottom, and your chain is in the middle. Yeah, they have been all over this thing. Somebody has. It looked like the only tools they had was vice grips or something. I mean, everything's just scratched up. Yeah, I don't know. They didn't tighten that jam nut. You definitely do want ratchet wrenches for this job, though. It will make your life a lot easier. According to the video I watched, you just want to loosen those a little bit. Should go some more, just to make sure they're not influencing your out cables. Alright, I think that will be sufficient. Do the same thing on the other side. Alright. Now let's start adjusting the bottom. The bottom end. No. Bottom end. I'm getting confused already. Or bottom out, I'm sorry. It's bottom out. It says out. Top and bottom. Let's adjust that one. That's the one that came loose. So we're just gonna adjust on it until the bottom of that room over there is out where we want it. All right, yeah, it did move a little bit. We're getting close. Closer. All right, I'm actually going to adjust the bottom end over there a little bit. So maybe this side's just got all the pressure on it right now. It don't need much, just about a 1/2 inch or so. So bottom out. This is going to be that one. Pull the little, they call that an anti-vibration block. It's just a little foam block. I mean, the only thing I see it does is keeps the adjustment nuts from spinning off when you're driving down the road. Which is a thing. Tell you what, the end cable's pretty tight. I wonder if that's influencing. Oh, I bet it is. Maybe I need to unadjust that end cable a little bit more. Remember, I unadjusted it, but it got tight again. Because your four end cables and your 4 out cables need to work together. Because when one's going out, the other one has to follow it, vice versa. So they have to all move at the same time without putting too much tension on one or the other. Believe it or not, you don't have to turn that nut very far to make a big difference in the room. So let's look again. All right, almost there. I would say that's probably gonna do it. All right, we got that one. All right, let's go back over to this side and see if we can finish. I'm gonna try and show you what I'm talking about with that bracket. Okay, hopefully you saw that. So, and yes, I had to keep adjusting the end cables to get slack in them to get that, and I expect I'll probably have to do this one again also. Let's see here, let me see. Did y'all didn't tell me how close it was. Still about an inch. I think we need to loosen the end cable a little bit more. Yeah, we got a lot of slack in there now. So let's see if we can get that bottom finished up. Alright, that's as close as we're going to get it. That cable has gotten tight. Because this box, you know, the room box, it might be warped now because it's hard to tell how long it's been out of adjustment. Now, what we're going to do is go around and just get all these cables about the same tension, or try to. One of the main things is make sure that you get these brackets, you know, straight. So to the bottom, hopefully y'all can see that, the bottom, which is the top cable out, it needs to be adjusted a little bit so this bracket will be straight. Just adjust that one until the bracket is, oh, get the wrench stuck. Straight up and down. Alright, I gotta go around and do the rest of these. So be right back. So I'm pretty happy with all the cables. Now I'm just going back and doing these blocks. Because there's a jam nut that keeps that from coming unadjusted. It's kind of tricky. You have to hold the jam nut and tighten the adjuster nut without letting this block turn this way. You want it to be straight up and down as possible. It's a bit of a trick. It's kind of trial and error. It's very much trial and error. Oh, okay. Two more to do over here. I might have forgot to push record just now. So I have gone around and tightened all these jam nuts, made sure these brackets were, you know, pretty straight, both planes, this way and that way, and the cables seem to be about the same amount of tension. Okay, pretty happy with that. I went outside, checked the tension outside, pretty happy with that. Virtually impossible to get all the way to those cables, just perfect. So let's run it in and see if anything flies apart. I don't know if y'all could feel that earthquake or not. This is one of them slide rooms that's sticky on the bottom. It says jump, 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 jump. I'm gonna go get some silicone spray. Spray the bottom of that room outside. And I bet it works more smoothly when we do that. Let me go do that. I just use this. It's just a silicone lubricant. Yeah, this is a 3-in-1. It's slide out lubricant, but any good silicone lubricant will do the job. And let's see if it works any better. It's less jerky, but still jerky. Alright, came in. I have no idea what that terrible noise was. Let's go outside and see how it looks. After I climb over these chairs. I love when they do stuff like this. Put these recliners in here. You got to move them to run the room in and out. And then you can't even get past them. I don't know what you're supposed to do with them. Oh, all of our cables look good. Well, let's go outside and see how flush the room is. Ooh, not even. It's not in yet. Wonder why it slowed down so much. No, it ain't even close to being in. I have no idea what that noise was. I don't know why it was getting so slow. I have no idea. It's always scary, ain't it? Let's see if we come in that last 3 or 4 inches. Let me go look again. I'm not gonna take y'all. Okay, it's in all the way. Let's run it out so we can get around in here. Well, it went out nice. Let me take my light and look down at the bottom, both sides, see what it looks like. I think, no, that's been loose for a long time. I thought maybe that room caught on a piece of trim here. That's what that pop was. I have no idea what that pop was. I don't see any reason for it. Yeah, that's as good as this one gets. So now all I have to do is go put all my anti-vibration foam blocks back on those cable adjusters. And this one's done. Put the balance back up, the fascia. Might have to get a hand with that. That thing's heavy. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Oh, it's just always super scary when something pops like that. Yeah, it's so I don't know what it was. It goes in and out. That's what the customer wanted. So y'all do what you want. or no, you know what, do what I want. Get down in that comment section, leave me a comment, a criticism, a concern. I got other things to work on here. I hate to tell this guy, but the extended warranty company's not going to pay for this, because something just came loose and the room needed adjusted, and I've been here almost 2 hours. He's going to be responsible for this part, so let's see about the rest. May video some of it, may not, I don't know. Anyhow, y'all have a great day. We'll catch you next time.